One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Boise, Idaho, and Albertson Stadium, home of the Boise State Broncos. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Broncos will kick it away first. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Indiana Hoosiers offense will get the first swing of the game. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So, no doubt, the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
The Hoosiers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
And the Hoosiers have it with a 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Carr. Got it in the middle, it's Barker. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Give to the back. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down.
A nice job on 2nd down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching them off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the first down.
Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Man, I love when offenses are not afraid to run the football consecutive times in a row or multiple times in a row. I know everybody wants to air it out, but, man, getting that ground game established, making those linebackers and safeties come up and know that we're going to run the football, I like the way they started this football game.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on 3rd down. Might be calling a hot route. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's complete to the left. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The Hoosiers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. A 1st down run in the red zone. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And how about that? That's 2 really good plays in a row by this defense. They gave up a lot of yards to get down here, bowing their necks up. It's most important when you get in this area. 2nd and goal now, they get the big stop.
Looking to throw, it's Carr. Back's got it. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And they have the first points of the game.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. He'll bring it out. It's Applewhite. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Boise State's offense has the ball for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up.
Turning it on! He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. And the Broncos with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the right. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. New set of downs after the completion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
To the air, it's O'Neal. Makes the grab on the left. Sweet cut there. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
They go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. And he delivers the angry stiff arm, but is greeted by an angrier defense. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Might be changing the route. Toss sweep to the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Well, the head coach told us in pregame he liked the way his defensive speed matched up, and it's really hard to get the edge against these guys.
And everybody wants to run outside and get their fast guys in space, but you look at how fast these Packers close and run the football. It looks like you've got a little bit of space out wide, and then, boom, it's gone in a hurry.
The blue turf rumbling on this third down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the knee. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Hoosiers will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Pulls and fires complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking for a man, it's O'Neal. Working that left side now. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And the Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Off play action. Finds his tight end. Breaks into the open. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. They'll try to get it through the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They've got him now. He almost picked up that 1st down on the screen. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
Yeah, and I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the 1st down. The Broncos are flying down the field. Wants to throw it. There's the pressure. Quick completion on the out. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. From the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. So 1st down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on 2nd down.
Reese, I got him right where I want him, okay? I'm going to throw the football. Now I can get back in shotgun. Let's forget the running game stuff. We're going to play a little pitch and catch and see how good that secondary is.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule, and what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Trying to get rid of it. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. He'll line it up from the right side. A 37-yarder coming up. Absolutely perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got an alley. Can they catch him? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Indiana! He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Back to throw, it's O'Neal. They're working that left side. Just find a way to make that first tackler whip. He's out to the 21. And the Broncos can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. After the filthy move, he's got room. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the the air on first down. He's got it. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
It's really nice when you're an offensive coach and you can basically attack the whole field. When you got an arm like this and you can just, boom, put it on a line, it's really nice to have that.
To the air on second down. Got the back over the middle.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. That's caught. It's Brown.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Broncos back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They're going to test the right side with this one. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Looking for the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass, it's Carr. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries. You got to get pressures. And when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. With the catch, it's Barker. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Hoosiers will have it 1st and 10. The offense changing the play. Sends it back in motion. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Leaves it with the running back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's going for the goal line. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now, and if they keep this up, this could get ugly by the 4th quarter.
And the Hoosiers have it with a 1st and goal. And they'll take a knee. Line getting set on 2nd down. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Can they salvage the drive by converting on 3rd and goal? They'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead, built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. To the air, it's O'Neal. Quick strike complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Broncos in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Catch in the middle, it's West. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Right on the money. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the 1st half. The DBs will back off a bit. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that Smurf turf, sign me up for another half in Boise. And talk about a 1st half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
He'll bring it out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the 1st half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the 1st half.
I think they got to do a better job at pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the 1st half.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs. So it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going. But moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
Out of the gun to give to the back. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. The Broncos send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Fields the punt and tries to help improve that field position. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll try to get outside. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking for a man. It's Carr. Lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. It's complete to the left. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Hoosiers decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Boise State ready to send out that offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Going to swing it on second down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, Indiana! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab on the left. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They'll line up for a second down play. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. Looking left. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Fires one high and deep. Makes the catch. They will score. Touchdown, Boise State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Punt is in the air. And they'll get the punt out of there, and it'll be marked down just outside the opponent's 45. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. So now to try to take advantage of that defensive stop time starting to work against them a little bit, and we'll see what they can do. The give to the back. Nice move to keep running. Hard running there. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
I think you're seeing an example right now of some of the playmakers this offense has and just how deceptive they are. Once they have the football in their hands, they're just so difficult to tackle and bring down. David, they've got some difference makers at the running back position.
And it's really hard when you've got backs and speed all over the field, but when you get in the open field, man, it's got to be each other. There's got to be multiple guys coming to the ball carrier at one time so you can get him on the ground. One guy at a time makes it really, really hard. This defense has got to do a better job getting to the football at the same time with some bad intentions. Get that dude on the ground, man.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give out of the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Looking to throw, it's O'Neal. Throws toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
You know, as a defensive back, you want to force the quarterback to make plays way outside towards the sideline. That's a long throw. It requires a lot of arm strength and a lot of touch at the same time. Great job forcing the play out wide and making the big interception.
Hey, on offense, you got to know when the play's over. That one there, nowhere to go with it after he caught the football. You start trying to juke guys. You start trying to run backward. This ain't high school anymore. I mean, you used to be able to make that play years ago. You're not doing it here in big-time college football, though. Not good.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got his man. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here. The blue turf wobbling on this 3rd down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. Complete. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. And the Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. To throw, it's Carr. He's got his man, makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 2nd down coming up. Rides the back on the option, the give. Picks up the 1st down, still moving.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the 2nd half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Using the quick game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They'll try to run for it. There he goes. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12.
And if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to...
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Boise State ready to send out that offense. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. These corners going to give them some space. Looking to throw, it's O'Neal. Working that left side now. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Broncos can really attack on this second and short.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the fourth quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Second down, he'll throw it. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the grab.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Quarterback making adjustments. Back to pass on second down. He's got his man. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Here's the handoff. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. He splits the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They'll run the screen. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Broncos moving quickly to the line.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Looking down the middle. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass. It's O'Neal. On target over the middle. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Broncos have it with a 1st and 10.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Defense in press coverage. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown Broncos! Quick strike through the air for the score. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. There's a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. A shot toward the end zone. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now.
This is frustrating. You know, you're an offense, you're in a great position, you're up by 2 scores. All you do is take care of the football. Premium, taking care of the football. We're trying to run some clock. We're trying to get out of here with a W. Turning the football over is the worst thing you could possibly do.
He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. Back to throw, it's O'Neal. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's West. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. 3rd down play from the gun. Looking to the big tight end. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity. Quarterback may change this route. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And he's stopping behind the line of scrimmage, tried to break out the spin move, and still couldn't get loose. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day, as they try to get their act together. Wide receiver going in motion. The give to the tailback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's O'Neal. They're working that left side. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
QB strikes the ball to stop the clock. No gain on the play. Third down coming.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they got it at the 42. Defense not showing press coverage. And he's just going to spike it. So now it's 2nd and long.
Second down.
Back to pass. It's complete. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Broncos want to crank the tempo. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's got it. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Brings up second down.
Wants to go up top. Under fire. Got his man downfield. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Second down coming up.
Base, 27, jump.
Looking to fire. Flips it out on the screen. Shakes off the defender. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.